5 times Michael Jordan humiliating his opponent. Michael Jordan is considered by many to be the greatest basketball player of all time. His incredible skill on the court was matched only by his ruthless competitiveness. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we count down 5 of the most iconic examples of Jordan's competitive fire. First, we have a photo request for Chamillionaire. When rapper Chamillionaire got the chance to meet Jordan, his idol, he requested MJ for a photo. Jordan not only dismissed him, but he also cursed him and degraded him by stating, "You know what? I tell you what, you pay $15,000 right now for a jersey from me and I'll take a photo with you." Jordan, unsurprisingly, lost one celebrity and childhood admirer that night. Moving forward, MJ expelled from country club. Michael Jordan is known to like golfing, but there is now one fewer venue where he may do so. He was ordered to change after arriving to the elite La Gorsa Country Club in Miami without obeying the dress code. His response was typical of Jordanians, but when a club official approached him on the 12th hole and requested him to alter his clothes, Jordan refused. Recalls Curtis Bunn of the Atlantic Black Star, "Arrogant, not good, and just plain arrogant." The country club's answer was to prohibit him from ever again playing on its golf course. I think it's their loss, since MJ is a wonderful golfer and a nice guest. Jordan's public relations staff concluded in a statement about the event. One of the biggest humiliations was a punch in the face to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, a TNT analyst now, recounted a tale about Michael Jordan establishing his leadership on the Dan Patrick Show. "I had a disagreement with him once," Kerr said. "I believe he hit me in the face," she says. The incident occurred during a training camp scrimmage when Kerr took exception to something Jordan said and didn't hold back from expressing his actual thoughts. "It was one of the nicest things that could have occurred to me. I needed to stand up and confront him. I believe I won some respect. But we've had a terrific connection since. You have to prove it, and once you do, you're great." Kerr walked away from the incident after receiving a punch to the nose. Kerr and Jordan never had a falling out after that. He didn't hesitate to pass to Kerr in Game 6 of the 1997 NBA Finals, who calmly sank the game-winning and championship-clinching jumper. Everything else is history. Rodney McRae is being assassinated is another insult. Rodney McRae, 31, joined the Chicago Bulls for the 1992 to 1993 season. He was a capable forward who had only averaged 16.6 points and 8.2 rebounds the previous 3 years. He was willing to come off the bench to assist the Bulls in their quest for a championship. He had no clue what was going to happen next. When interviewed by Sports Illustrated, Michael Jordan's old teammate had this to say: "He's the most ferocious competitor I've ever seen. This is what made him, in my opinion, the greatest player of all time. He's almost completely wrecked reserve forward Rodney McRae for us." According to the source, when the two players are on the opposing sides in scrimmages, Jordan gets in Rodney's face, yelling, "You're a loser. You've never been a winner." Rodney can scarcely put on a jumper these days. McRae won the championship that year. Although he only played 15.9 minutes per game, it was also his last season as a player. Last insult made by MJ was taking on the Chief. Robert Parrish was a proven leader as one of the big three in the Boston Celtics dynasty of the 1980s, along with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. At the time, the 7-foot center known as the Chief had won several titles and commanded the respect of everyone around him. Everyone except Michael Jordan, that is. Parrish was a member of Jordan's second three-peat Chicago Bulls in 1996 to 97. Instead of greeting him with wide arms, Jordan took a different approach. Parrish was pleased to discover Jordan jawing at him only inches from his face during one of his first sessions with the Bulls. "I'm not as taken with you as these other men," I told him. "I have several rings as well." Parrish remembered. "I'm going to kick your ass," he said at that moment. "No, you really aren't," I responded as I moved closer. He didn't disturb me after that. By that moment, Jordan was an established leader whose technique was intimidation and pressure, writes writer Kurt Helin. Jordan was the ideal dominant man who let nothing go by, and it seems that future Hall of Famers were among them. This brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, click on the notification bell to get notified every time we upload a new video.